Gado Yeshayahu. Hallelujah. Total Rabbi Yeshua. Great. All praises, all honor, all glory to the Most High. Thank you so much for the light. Peace and blessings, my people. Peace and blessings. Shalom, family. Shalom, family. What it do? What it do? We here with another one. Brother Leon, a servant. What's the word? What's the word? Terrific Tarsha family. What it do? NMP Truth Ministries. Shalom, shalom. Osea, deliberate. What's up? Ja, son of Yah. What it do? Hey, I just had a simple question to the family. And just keep it real simple on how you answer it. Do you believe that you evolved from a monkey? But before we even get into it, family, y'all already know I like to make sure that we vibe. I like to make sure that we get the essence set before we get into them. So, as y'all can see, I'm always on my channel where I got my countenance shown, but on this talk that we building right now, family, they kind of say this is a little conspiracy theory, what I'm about to speak on. But can we truthfully say that everybody is human? I know, family. It can get tough, especially with what they've been trying to teach us. But hey, let me get the vibe straight first, man. Let me get the vibe straight first. You know, enlightenment, my divine Lee.
It's just different.
Enlighten my eyes, my mind function correctly, growing intellectually. God's will is understanding, giving in grace. Move at your pace, discipline your response, increase innovate. Indeed, shall my fruits be seen? Effective strategy, power of belief, operation mind over body, shape deepens the clarity, focus and develop improvements organically. Enlighten my eyes, my mind function correctly, growing intellectually. God's will is understanding, growing in grace. Move at your pace, discipline your response, increase innovate. Indeed, shall my fruits be seen? Effective strategy, power of belief, operation mind over body, shape deepens the clarity, focus and develop improvements organically. Success, life extraordinary. Enlighten my eyes, enlighten my eyes, enlighten my eyes, my mind functioning correctly, growing intellectually. God's wisdom understanding, giving in grace. Move at your pace. Enlighten my eyes, my mind functioning correctly, growing intellectually. God's will is understanding. Enlighten my eyes, move at your pace, giving in grace, increase innovate, effective strategy, power of belief, operation mind over body, Enlighten my
Enlighten my eyes, my mind, and functioning correctly, growing intellectually. God's will is understanding, growing in grace. Move at your pace. You feel me? You feel me? Appreciations to everybody tuning in, man. Much love to the people that's catching this on playback. And so I had made a video not too long ago where I was questioning the theory of evolution, the theory behind believing that you can evolve from a monkey into a human. And so the topic was a conspiracy of, hey, it's everybody that you see. Are they human? Especially if you believe that you evolved from a monkey. Would you be considered a human if you evolved from another life form? So just to be able to pose this question to the people that's in the chat, do you believe that you evolved from a monkey? Let me see. Leon serving talking about no I. H no I. Hey, good question. Good question. We in here. My mind functioning correctly, growing intellectually. God's will is understanding, growing in grace. Move at your pace. Discipline your response. Increase, innovate. Okay. Terrific Tarsha said no. Okay. NNP Truth Ministry says no. So why do you have people that are in charge of the education system teaching children that they have evolved from a monkey? So let's take it even further. For people who do subscribe to the theory of evolution and about them being the evolution of a monkey or a primate or ape, whatever, I truly wanted to have a discussion with people who believe like this in order to get the consensus behind what makes it okay for you to say this to other people who may not subscribe to being evolved from a monkey. What makes this okay to be knowledge that is taught to children? Not only that, but if you are on the evolution scale of coming from a monkey or an ape or a reptile, what behavioral traits will you exhibit? So we're living in a day and age where people can subscribe and become whatever and be whoever they want. Being in the stages of evolution from all types of animals. How do you think they will behave? How do you think they will communicate? What do you think their conduct of code is? Especially for someone who operates in belief of them being an animal, a beast. Wait. I thought the Most High created us in his image, not in a... Is the Most High a monkey? Is that what people trying to tell us? Oh, okay. They teaching us science. So science teaches us that we can evolve from a monkey, but the Most High is saying, hey, I created you in my image. Thus, follow these laws, statutes, and commandments and behave in like manner, what do you think the people who were created in a monkey's image behave as? What do you think the rules and laws and statutes and commandments people who evolved from a monkey operate under? So this is the communication process where me going through schooling, I never subscribed to scientific classes where they were trying to tell me that I was resembling an ape. Why do we send our children to people that teach them that they are descendants from animals or bacteria, or even at that, a Big Bang? So when we look at truly how an animal behaves in society, do you think they follow any rules? Do you think they follow any laws? Do you think they have a code of conduct? Do you think they know how to communicate? So this is my conspiracy theory of not everybody being a human. Not everybody is able to connect within spirit to know what it truly is to be a human, or to even be a man or a woman at this point, because now you got people subscribing to changing their genders. So you mean to tell me you can evolve from a man to something else? Or you can evolve from a woman to something else? If you open up the door of evolution, and if you're telling people that you evolved from a monkey, what is the next form of evolution that we can go through? And then what is the next ideal behavioral traits behind this new form of evolution, as we're starting to see it take place in full-fledged right in front of our eyes? Hey, it's crazy. NP Truth Ministry said, now they say that they identify with being whatever they feel like they identify with. Exactly. So if you identify with that, teach that to your people or your species. What they try to tell us, hey, we're all species, we're all animals. No, you're an animal. You're a species. I am a child of the Most High. But when you get to speaking like that, it's like, oh, you're thinking you're too mighty and high. You're not any better than the plants. Did I say I was any better than the plants? I just said I was not a plant. And y'all heard me play the song. And like my eyes, my mind functioning correctly. How you gonna tell me you see something and you don't know what it is? Is your mind functioning correctly? People can see a whole human or someone's spirit operating in the flesh and not know what gender it is. That's what point we're at in this life. And so when you're teaching kids in the indoctrination stage of going to school and you're telling them, hey, we evolved from monkey, you're pretty much telling them they can behave like a monkey because your characteristics are the same. You can pretty much embody that code of conduct. They identify with being a dog's best friend. Man, they have people who say they identify with being a baby and they be full grown. Be aware, people. Truly. And if we talking about it, straight foolishness. where you don't even have any other man standing up and speaking against this foolishness. Hold on. Evolution does not need to be taught to our children, because then it takes them away from knowing how to truly interact with the Most High. You tell them that they evolved from a monkey, but then in the same instance, you tell them, hey, the Most High created you in our likeness. So then if you have any mind that functions on a scale of putting pieces together to operate in this life, wouldn't you look at that and say, if I was created in the likeness of the Most High and we evolved from monkeys, wait, is the Most High a monkey? But then that goes on to, hey, what are people teaching? What are people learning? What are people accepting and subscribing to? And you can believe whatever you want to, but as far as teaching me and mine, just know that we can read now. Just know that we are in spirit, operating and communicating daily with our Father who is in heaven. And when we talk about evolution, it's literally taking the Most High out of the process of growing us from the dirt, literally giving us a spirit to operate, making us flesh. Which one is more foolishness? When you have somebody who can say that they've owned and operated many schooling systems about teaching our children exactly who they are not. And when you got churches that are out here not even teaching children who they are, which one is more foolish? But over here on this channel, family, y'all already know, inspiring, encouraging, and motivating everybody to be the best that they can be. And how you gonna be the best that you can be if you over here subscribe to the thought that you're a monkey or that you evolved from a monkey? You gonna be the best monkey that you can be? Monkey see, monkey do. That's pretty much all I'm seeing out here, where you would definitely be able to tap into knowing how somebody behaves by what comes out of their mouth, how they communicate. And for someone to tell you that they evolved from a monkey, watch out. Because what did they say? Information is passed down through the DNA. Behavioral traits are hereditary. Hey, Osiah said, no, our creator is not a monkey. Big facts about that. So family, this is me responding to some messages that I received on the recent video that I had, where I pretty much was talking about the conspiracy theory of not everybody being a human, thus being able to bring out the light that there is a theory of evolution. And does that theory of evolution bring forth some type of contemplation of people not subscribing to be fully human? Because how can you be a human? How can you be a man or a woman if you evolved from a monkey? Wouldn't you just still be a monkey? I mean, it don't make sense that you can say, oh, I was a monkey, now I'm a man. I mean, well, now this day and age where a man can definitely evolve into a whole gender, or a woman can evolve into a whole gender. And once again, is that even a mind that functions correctly? Is that even a mind that has a code of conduct as far as how they behave? For real. Hosea deliberate, talking about this is why we must choose wisely our spouses, because you never know. They probably want to send your kid off to school to be taught this. And these teachers get paid to teach your children that they are monkeys, to make sure that they're acting and they're operating and they're behaving as good little monkeys. I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far. But y'all get what I'm saying, man. Some of these teachers got good intentions, but it gets to a point where, all right, the things that they teach us obviously are not helping us progress as a community, because you would see more people seeking after knowledge instead of after foolishness. If they were teaching true knowledge, you would see more people growing in intellect. You would see more children out here operating in behavior that corresponds to walking in the light. You will see more families together. You wouldn't see none of this zoo activity that's going on. You get what I'm saying? So, family, I just wanted to, again, respond to some of these comments that I got on the last video, in hopes that the person that was commenting, hey, they was leaving a whole lot underneath these virtual chats. Hopefully this person can come through and truly share their thoughts to be able to get a better understanding on how they operate and behave. I mean, I do want to hear them out as far as why they think that they evolved from a monkey. But here goes some of their thoughts that they decided to leave under my platform on my video, and I'm gonna just share that with the family. Nicalia J.O.'s said, oh, I ain't even like this. Hold on, let me like it up. Let me go ahead and get this. I like this one. How can you call a whale if they evolved from a deer? Is that what we're doing now? Are we cross-referencing species? Are we over here calling something that it is not? That goes back to, is our mind functioning correctly? Enlighten my eyes, please. What world are you living in where what I'm saying is misinformation? So Sacha decided to respond and say, you shouldn't be putting out this misinformed content. Evolution does not claim we came from a monkey, but evolved from a common ancestor. We have fossils dating back millions of years ago, giving us a rough timeline on the evolution of the Homo sapien. I gotta go into my reading voice when I read their comments. And so, okay, I was like, you right. I guess I can't claim that people came from monkeys if you're saying that we have common ancestors. But once again, family, this is leading me straight back to the Bible, where I'm just like, where in the Bible does it say, hey, I created a primate or ape and you guys are just like men and women? You guys share the same ancestors. I've never seen that. So, once again, family, DNA, or the way that we're constructed physically, that information is passed down through generations. Why would I want to subscribe to having the same common ancestor as a monkey? Of course, I had to love this comment. As y'all can see, I had to respond to this comment. And as far as this being misinformation, I didn't call out any numbers. I didn't tell anybody about that this was right. I just proposed the question: is everybody human? And how can someone be human if they believe that they evolved from a monkey? Y'all know me, man. First off, don't come to my page talking about stop spreading information. I hit them with the go start your page and put out the content you want to. You don't pay me to tell me what I can and what I can't put out. People been putting out misinformation for years. Get informed, create your own platform, and keep your opinions to yourself. I'm sorry that you subscribe to being evolved from an animal. And my genuine response, I apologize that somebody taught you that you were somewhat related to the ancestors of animals. I am completely behooved by that information. And I will make sure that I misinform anybody that tries to tell me that I came from such. Because that is not where my lineage comes from. All praise to the Most High. Yah. And so, as y'all can see, a little back and forth here where I guess the acknowledging of our species has now come about, where now I guess humans are part of the animal kingdom. And of course, we're no better than animals because we are an animal. So subscribing to the knowledge of science, being a Homo sapien, I guess this person felt as though they needed to reply to the message that I was spreading. And I just had to respond and say, your species, LOL, because I was laughing. Species, like, come on, man. Come on. You identify as an animal, but for my family and we are taught different. Really, people, there is an agenda out here that teaches that you are an animal, that you have evolved from primates. So what do you think these certain behavior traits come from for you to just be like, okay, I can do whatever I want to. I can act crazy. Do you think they're coming from the Most High? Do you think they're coming from the spirit of righteousness? Or do you think they're coming from the spirit of this animal that you subscribe to? But hey, I gave everybody their fair introduction of my conspiracy theory, where I didn't openly and outright slam anybody, but I was just questioning. Is everybody even human? Especially if you believe that you evolved from a monkey? So let's go there. So Palmer Aviles. Bear with me, family. We are animals in the sense that we are living creatures that have a common ancestor with every other living creature on the planet. To exclude ourselves from being animals is kind of dumb. So, for me excluding myself from being an animal, I guess that's how she's, or he, or whoever this person is trying to put it. Once again, family, you have people who are taught this, that you're just a living creature. you have common ancestors with all other living creatures. So does that make you a man or a woman if your common ancestor is a creature? We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Osea talking about, yes, we have history, which is Abaya. Facts. Facts. History over science all day. The word, the Bible, our culture. Amen. Hey, NP, you can't make this stuff up. Hey, that's one voice I gotta be able to distinguish whose comment it is. So. The reader voice is needed, unless they want to come up and read it for themselves. Man, I gotta be able to differentiate, man. That's what type of spirit I hear them coming in when they comment like that on my post, man. So even expanding on some more, this person is just like, all life on Earth is like a tree. We all came from one specific living thing, and life branched out to other forms of life. So this person obviously subscribes to coming from one specific living thing. They don't subscribe to come from the Most High. And as I even proposed the question, okay, so where did life come from? Palmer responds, LOL. Bacteria and a lot of luck, my guy. I'm not very religious, if you couldn't tell. Like, what? Okay, all right. Bacteria and luck. That's where people subscribe to come from. And once again, family. So you believe you evolved from a monkey. How do you behave? What is your code of conduct? Is it animalistic? So this person right here is obviously telling me that they evolved from bacteria and luck. Oh my goodness. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up, family. They literally went out their day to comment on the post and to tell me where they came from. Okay. That's you and your family. But over here, all praises to the Most High. Thank you so much for the light. Thank you for giving me breath. Thank you for creating man and woman. It's different, family. Stay guarded. You got people out here really teaching this. So, once again, I had to respond righteously. And I asked this person, Palmer, hey, Palmer, it's not even about being religious. It's about having a relationship. What are you connected to? You obviously giving me vibes of coming from animals. So that opens my theory to say, is it far-fetched that you think it's okay to behave as an animal since you came from one? And this is just me asking a question to this person. This is me trying to comprehend the thought patterns of why someone would believe they came from bacteria and luck. So if you came from bacteria and luck, and that is in your DNA, how are you out here moving? How are you out here operating? How are you out here functioning? What are the instructions in your DNA? And Palmer responds and says, I guess space. I have a deep love of space, physics, and knowledge. As far as your last question statement, just look outside, man. We argue and fight almost as much lesser animals. The only difference is that our propensity for destruction is higher. It's sad to me, man. We should be better than this.
Palmer, you're right. We should definitely be better than that. But if you're subscribing to the notion of you becoming a human based off of you evolving from an animal, how do you think you're going to behave if you're teaching a kid, hey, you were a monkey? Like, they're going to see what a monkey does and be like, okay, monkey see, monkey do. Why do you think that saying is prevalent? Osiah said, these monkey DNA cannot read the most popular book. The Bible say otherwise. That monkey DNA prevents them from reading this book called the Bible, the words of the Creator. It's too hard for monkey DNA to read. Sheesh. Man. NP Truth Ministry says, the Creator says we were formed in his image, and man says differently. Who do you listen to? The Creator of the world, or the man that was created by the Creator? Big facts. Big facts. So my conspiracy theory stands. Not everybody is human. Just based off of having conversations where people will tell you, hey, I came from space. Like, is that a human or is that an alien? Is that someone who was here as a man and a woman, or is that someone who evolved from a monkey or something? I mean, I didn't see a monkey boy yet, you know, I haven't seen any aliens yet, but the way certain people be talking has me looking, truthfully, can we really take everybody for face value of being a human? Especially with this information out here being heavy. So much so that you have people taking their time out of their day to communicate their knowledge on the aspect. Likewise, family, we need to make sure that we're communicating our knowledge of where we came from, of who we are. Okay, so we really finna get into one of the heavier comments right here, where Ipa and Sunshine was really hitting me with some numbers and, I guess, information about Homo sapiens or monkeys or apes. So hear him out. Hear her or him out, I guess. Whoever this person is.
Why do people assume you were a monkey? I'm just saying, you can't get more ignorant than that. Nobody said humans were once monkey. They said Homo sapiens are a great ape. Which is true. We are genetically related to gorilla, chimps, and various other monkeys.
Family, do you subscribe to be genetically related to gorillas, chimps, and apes and other monkeys? So why wouldn't you be a monkey if you're related to a monkey? Genetically, why wouldn't you be a monkey? So for him to say, why do people assume you are a monkey? But it's true. Homo sapiens are a great ape. And they say that we're Homo sapiens. And they say
we're genetically related to gorilla, chimps, and various other monkeys. But he just said, why do people assume? You just told me that with your information and your knowledge that we are genetically related. I mean, I'm taking me out of we, but we in the form of whoever you're talking about, you said that you and yours were genetically related to gorillas, chimps, and various other monkeys. And that Homo sapiens is a great ape. Thank you for sharing your information on who you are. Okay, but here's the thing. Nobody said we evolved from monkeys. We are a type of monkey, dude. Oh my gang family, I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. I don't know if it's a real person or not. Obviously, it had to be somebody who had time to respond with this great length of information. But just okay, hear this person out. Homo sapien is a great ape. Nobody said we evolved from monkeys. We are a type of monkey, dude. Just like there's black, witch, and brown bears in different places in the world. There's also the same with apes and human. It's just one type of ape. So you don't believe you evolved from a monkey. You are still a monkey. That's what he's trying to tell me right there. He don't believe he evolved from a monkey. No, he's still a monkey. He's still a great ape. He's still a sapien. Man. Really, family? This is what they're trying to teach us. This is the information that they're trying to make sure they indoctrinate us with. Where this person is so enthralled into getting on my platform, sharing information to combat my question that I propose to, I guess, my community and my people who do watch my videos, for him to get out of his way and tell me that he didn't evolve from a monkey, he's still a monkey, man, that's different. That's different right there, family. But we're going to keep on reading. We're going to keep on making sure, and we're going to give him his due justice too. I asked him to come on the platform just to be able to discuss his information, and being able to spread some light on the situation. All praise to the Most High, man. I know where I come from. I'm a child of the Most High. For real. Terrific. Tasha said, why did I think you had someone else reading only to realize it's you? Yeah, I got to do my reading voice for this one. So people who on playback know when it's me talking versus me reading, because I do not subscribe to none of these talking points that was on my comments, man. So I gotta read them how I feel like they were saying them. All right, here we go. Check it out, family. Homo sapien is a great ape. Nobody said we evolved from monkeys. We're a type of monkey, dude. Just like there's black, witch, and brown bears in different places in the world, there's also the same with apes and human. It's just one type of ape. We even have the same genetics. That's right. We share more genetics with apes than any others animal in the planet. But don't fret, because for some reason, certain parts of our brains are also found only in snakes. So, technically, human is a cross between an ape and a reptile. Nobody knows why. All right, family. So, imagine teaching a child that, right? Where they don't even know who they is, no more, because you done told them they're an ape. You done told them they got a reptile mind. You done told them you don't even know why. How you think they mind gonna be functioning correctly after that? After you tell them, oh no, you're not a human, you're actually a monkey, and it's different type of monkeys in the world. Come on, let's go see your relatives down in the jungle. Family, you cannot make this up. For real. But let's keep on going. So technically, human is a cross between an ape and a reptile. Nobody knows why. It's pretty obvious. After the cataclysm that killed the dinosaurs, everything large that didn't die had to evolve to survive the hostile post-collision event. Hold on. And now that I'm reading this back, I see something where I'm just like, bro, you just said that we did not evolve. Or, here we go. Nobody said humans were once monkey. They said Homo sapiens are a great ape. Nobody said we evolved from monkeys. We are a type of monkey, dude. But right here, he's saying that everything died and had to evolve to survive the hostile post-collision event. Whatever child he's communicating with, I'm pretty sure they don't even know what they are. Because after reading the first couple of sentences and paragraphs within this, I'm pretty much confused on what this dude is. I don't know if he's a reptile, a monkey, a bear. I don't know if he's a post-cataclysm species. Like, what's going on here? Who is this guy? For real. Hey, this is nuts. Most definitely keep your prayers up. Hey, who is the joke on though? For real. Like, why would you have the energy to even type this? And to say, what is he trolling about? I don't get it. But we're going to bring it out, family, because majority of people just do not know what's going on out here, especially when you send your child off to school and who's teaching them and what type of society already has taught these certain individuals that are running around here rampant with information and numbers and Big Bang theories. So let's get back into it. And it's pretty obvious after the cataclysm that killed the dinosaurs, everything large that didn't die had to evolve to survive the hostile post-collision environment. Since the sky would be filled with smoke, the animals could no longer survive if they were so tall. Hence why we and everything else is so much smaller than dinosaurs. By the time the environment cleared up, new animals had become dominant, i.e. humans. When something becomes an apex predator like humans, they become one of the largest animals. Not the largest, but one of the largest. In a place like the ocean, which has only undergone a couple environmental changes, you see far less evolution in stable creature. But their evolutions have also coincided with Earth cataclysms. Evolution is not changing from a monkey into a human. A human was always a monkey. Hey, family. So, to get through that whole thing, and you could have just kept it as simple as possible, and just everything could have just been lined up with this last sentence right here. And where I'm just like, what's really going on out here? We are literally in a world of confusion where people don't even identify with being a human anymore. So if that's the case, can you take everybody as truly being human? So you believed you didn't evolve from a monkey, but you are still a monkey. And then in turns, if you believe that in the way that you portray yourself, is it too far-fetched to say that your behavior will be in somewhat coinciding with monkey codes of conduct or apes? I guess great apes. I don't know, whatever they subscribe to. I'm sorry, family. I don't do too much research on evolving from monkeys. Or say I deliberate talking about no, not I. No, monkey DNA is your family, not me and my people. We were formed from the clay and the image of our creator. Aliyah, amen. People 100%. Big facts, big facts. But it's different over here in the world where you got people who subscribe and tune in to the process of evolving, or not even evolving, but hey, you obviously see it for yourself, where you got people who will teach another person that, hey, you're a monkey. So let's say that I try to give this person their due justice and communicate with them, and shoot, he felt even, or she felt more to go in detail and has a lot of information on monkeys. Like, well, I want to talk to this person. I'm like, man, teach me what you know about monkeys. And as they were able to reply back and say, giving me some game on, I guess, being more informed on who's out here. You should also looking into aquatic ape theory, i.e., water monkeys. That's probably where humans evolved, to be honest. Wait, but you just told me in the response before that humans didn't evolve from monkeys, that they were always monkeys. So if you're gonna try to inform me on something, don't switch up your theory or don't switch up your information now. It's different out here. It's different. But we're gonna keep on going. It also explains 90% of our species resides on water and near coastlines. We are a special type of monkey that lived in and out of water. I really want to see this person be like, you a special type of monkey, boy. Like, this is a special type of monkey to get on this chat and tell me that he is a monkey. Like that's real right there. That's, man, you really got some great abilities to be a monkey, but you over here typing full sentences, you over here communicating back, you over here spreading data and information. Like, I'm proud of you. But as for me and my family, I'm sorry. I just cannot teach that we came from monkeys. This is why we have no body hair like other apes and have skin that is made to take on water. Feet not meant for climbing, but gripping underwater surfaces. Humans, we're always humans. But you need to understand what a human is and what birthed it into existence. The earth. Wait, but you just told me before that a human didn't evolve from a monkey. A human was always a monkey. And now you're telling me I need to understand what a human is. You just told me that a human was a monkey. And now you're telling me that it birthed into existence from the earth? Okay. All right, family. There's some more to bring out, but I just gotta I gotta get my I gotta massage my head real quick. Because I truly didn't really read it. Now that I'm reading it back to y'all, this is making making no sense whatsoever. And no, my goodness. All right. Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious what type of information is out here. So of course I respond in there, trying to hold my composure. Ellen, Emin, and A Owen to the fullest capacity as I was rolling on the ground laughing. Rise and shine. I'm sorry that somebody taught you that you were a monkey. Put your trust in the Most High and His Word. Keeping it simple. And again, let's just make this simple in a few words. I'll let you know what I've subscribed to. I'm a child of the Most High, and I was created in His image. I hear you, and being a monkey is in your DNA. I completely comprehend that now. But as for my family and we do not subscribe to that ignorance. Much love to you, though, for expressing who you are. Not many can, so I salute you on that. You know, we love to keep it cordial. And of course, having this communication where I can get a little bit of understanding of who this person is, because as my theory conspiracy still is able to stand up as not everybody is human. Okay, we're starting to see some people think they are monkeys. Let's be honest. I'm showing y'all the proof right now. Sheesh. 88. So I don't know who this guy is, but he's gonna tell us a little further down along the road who he is and what he subscribes to. So here we go. His response. Technically, an ape and a monkey are two different things. Apes know how to use tools, critically think, and can work together to progress a group forward. Monkeys tend to live in communities with odd social rules and hierarchy that ends with violence at the top. Just because something is inside the monkey family doesn't necessarily make it bad. Unfortunately, we have mapped the genetic genome of a variety of fauna and flora in this earth, and the human genome isn't as spectacular or different than you would think. We can agree to disagree, but remember, when something has logic is where we find truth. When something has to be excused through mythos is where we find deception. For many millennial, a small group of humans get by through tricking others to do their bidding while they frankly act important, lie, and become lethargic towards their own survival. Around 300 AD, that group of humans were called the Romans. And they spent nearly 1,000 years pulling the Bible apart and interjecting completely BS into the pages with one intent that was well established and publicly acknowledged by themselves. They would manipulate and indoctrinate children to believe what they want to get what they want. And if the parents wanted their children in their lives, they would also adhere or be left behind or hunted. And that's exactly what happened. They weren't the first. The sons of Judah did it in the 1800 BC era. The sons of Error did it to Egypt in 2800 BC. And the same sons of Judah of Canaan did the same to Canaan in 4000 BC, all in the pursuit of fame, glory, and gold. These are who Nephilim actually were, the sons of warriors of old, men of renown. Just being wary of the things you've learned from other men in this world and acknowledge the things of God. Signs and messages come through nature, a natural creation. Okay. Family. I don't even know what I just read. I literally, whatever he was just saying, I just did not feel any spirit moving throughout what he typed. Honestly, I don't even think I could react to anything that he just said because it honestly just didn't make any sense. So, as you can see, this person or monkey, whatever he subscribes to, obviously had a lot to say, especially when I posted this video. I even reached out to him like, hey, I see that you have a lot to say. I would love to communicate with you on the platform because I see that you're very passionate. But at some point in time, you're saying a lot of nothing. And that was a lot that was said, but I'm reading it to y'all and just trying to figure out what makes sense about it. Oh my goodness. I just all right. I'm gonna give him this due justice. I'm gonna let y'all hear him all the way out. Lies and manipulation comes from anyone who represents a body of lazy, wealthy people. Jesus once said, oh my goodness. He bringing Jesus into it. So he obviously read the Bible, if you know about Judah and all of them, Canaan and all of them. But he telling people out here, hey, you a monkey. Do y'all not know how dangerous that is? But let's get to it. Jesus once said, it is a tax against the whole world when the wealthy throws scraps to those at the seat of the hungry. Commotion. A tax that should not occur. But we live in that world and worship books written by those exact people and refute the knowledge given from our natural teachers. Nature is more of a connection to God than any other book, person, or pulpit. I just had to respond to that to let brother know. Keep it simple that you can teach a child. I'll always respect a person who has their opinion by letting them speak. Maybe we can possibly have an open discussion on this topic to let the people decide what is true, to get a great comprehension of where you're coming from. As of right now, the multitude of words you use seems to me as though you have a lot to say, and I'd love to see if you can speak that way as well on a panel. In layman's term, I was saying, bro, I do not know what you're saying. You need to come up here and alliterate in simplistic terms of what you're talking about, because you tried to make it sound like you was all high and mighty and smart with the information of being evolved and knowing when dinosaurs went extinct, bro. Like you're not letting me think that you are a human. At this point, you're telling me that you subscribe to being a Homo sapien. It's different out here, fam. That's all I can say. It is different out here. So the brother responded, and hey, hopefully there's something that comes up out of this. Hopefully he sees this video too, where I gave him some shine. I gave him some sunshine. I was making sure, I read throughout all his comments to be able to bring it out to the people. Probably not in the voice that he speaks, but just so my family can differentiate who's speaking. But let's see what he has to say.
Most certainly. Unfortunately, I have a lot to say, and very few people have the capacity to listen. For your ability I commend you. It's a unique feat to listen to someone with open ears when beliefs do not line up. It's what's missing from this world, in honesty.
Most definitely is. And so I have to let them know. I allow that type of communication in order to get a full understanding of the spectrum of who or what we are dealing with. I'm still waiting on that brother to email me, and hopefully he got some free time to hop on this panel, and hey, we can see what he really talking about. Because all of that, come on now. You obviously had a lot of words to say about what it is to be a monkey rather than what it is to be a human being. But family, really, I'm bringing this out in entertaining aspect. I'm bringing this out in a way where I'm making light of it. But this is a serious matter. The conspiracy behind people truly not even identifying with what it is to be a human because they believe that they are a monkey. And which way does that progress us as children of the Most High? Hey, so facts, bro. Not everybody is human. Hey, for real. Talking about we are not monkeys. We must let these people know because that is what they're going to teach us. That is what they're going to teach our children if we send them to these schools. Y'all think I'm playing? How do you think this dude got on my platform being able to comment all of these comments about this information that he gained? Where do you think he got it from? Books? Teachers? Nature? Hey, NP Truth Ministries talking about the voices sending me, brother. I had to do the voice because I ain't finna read that in my voice, man. That ain't coming from me. Hey, the information people spread without no spirit to have them even operating in some type of simplistic matter is beyond me. For real. Hey, so what you on? Hey, we gotta love everybody, man. Shout out to the monkeys, man. They gonna evolve one day. They gonna evolve one day, bro. Hey, and this is one of those talks right here where, hey, family, we able to really contemplate on constructs that may be conspiracies out here, but be able to have a serious dialogue on it. Being able to build and form ideas about what's really intellectual value out here. And people can say, I'm just playing around. People can say, oh, Will, you silly. What you mean not everybody is human? But, hey, so talking about this person or a monkey? Which one was that? I don't know. And if somebody tells you that they're a monkey, you better believe them because the behavior ain't finna be too far away from how they act. Sheesh. Osea Deliver said, this is facts, 100% true. Not everyone comes by the creator. The book Enoch explains this in detail. RNH DNA is rabbit DNA. There are many noise or kinds of people that walk among us. 100 facts, people different. For real. This is not funny. The enemy has tricked him. We must keep him in prayer. Amen. For real. Send some prayers over, bro. Nature cannot save you. Sheesh. I'm not praying for this brother. He telling me I'm a monkey. He don't sound humble. I'll be praying for our people though. Hey. Y'all wilding in the chat, man. I bind this monkey in the mighty name. The word does not lie. Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. Repent, brother. Hey, some people we have to leave alone because these people are reprobated. When this happens, there's nothing we can do. They were given over to a reprobation. Big facts. Big facts. And so, let's really tap in, family. The next conspiracy theory, I'm going to have to do some building. Give me some time. But this might be another part of a series where not everybody is a human and bringing out another aspect of what's going on in life. Saying that we're advancing in the technology, right? You know that certain people can take on fleshly bodies but not go through the same process of birthing naturally. Is that person still considered a human? So if you were made in a lab, how you expected to behave? I'm pretty sure y'all heard that term of test tube babies. I'm pretty sure y'all hear about surrogacy programs. Are those humans? Is my conspiracy theory of not everybody is a human far-fetched? As we just had a whole conversation with a monkey, and he had a phone and was able to type and communicate back and say, hey, my family, we evolved, and look at us. So what he was bringing up was the truth about where he came from. You got people who can be out here boldly spreading that information. But when it comes to the Most High, people are shy with sharing. People don't tell others, hey, I'm so elevated. I'm sent from heaven. I got the spirit of the Most High in me. So your belief goes a long way, family. How you operate, how you behave, what you achieve in this life. Know that if you believe that you came from the process of evolution in the monkey, how you expect it to behave. But know if you believe that you came from the Most High and you were destined for greatness, how would you behave? And how would you teach the next? And how would you operate within the community? Just something to keep in mind moving forward, family. And so I just wanted to bring this talking point to full circle. Hopefully we'll get the brother, or I don't really know what he subscribes as or what I should call him. But hopefully he responds back to me where we will have a build in the near future of just being able to communicate, being able to find out some solutions, because obviously I still have some questions and I'm pretty sure he still has a lot that he wants to share. But in the meantime, family, stay blessed, stay covered, stay prayed up, stay moving in strength, stay operating in the spirit of those High. Family, this is a time where we must really keep our eyes open, because not everybody is a human. not everybody subscribes to be a child of the Most High. Gado Yeshayahu. Hallelujah. Total Rabbi Yeshua. Great salvation. All praises, all honor, all glory to the Most High. Yeah. Thank you so much for the life. Peace and blessings, my people. Peace and blessings. Until next time, family.